I don't owe you my heart, and I don't owe you my body, but you should know that I'm sorry for being careless with you. Lord knows I owe you more than I'm pretty sure I ever could give anybody. But I can't pin down what normal people want them for in objects, bottom shelf erotic products like me. So I could hold your hand but keep you at arm's length, or hang me from a branch too high to climb and shake. Less rare than scarce, less diamond than rough, unlikely to be more than just the core you failed to crush. And I swear I'm really trying. Get it together, we'll know and do better. It just don't come natural to me to think that you'd want me for me. I swear I'm really trying. Oh, I'm sorry, I promise I'm doing my best. I just haven't learned how to be human as you are yet. I still don't know who you are. I only know that I'm still lonely, that morbid sore where even company can cure me. And the more you reassure, the less I trust. But still you gave me your heart, I only gave you my body. Honestly thought nobody'd want it, let alone notice it's gone, and so I left it home. But now I keep a locket with a picture on the back of my head. Oh, monkey wrench beside a few mirrors, ghost of my friends. I've lived more lives than enough, I haven't died quite as much, but I'm not a real person, just the shit you can't make up. And my clothes when we make the closest thing to love that I'm capable of. And I don't know why you would care, but I'm really trying. Oh, I'm sorry, I promise I'm doing my best. I just haven't learned how to be human as you are yet. Because I really couldn't tell how deep my footprints went. Double text of my redemption arc, the searching of that virgin heart. I'm catatonic in your arms, cried how did I cause so much of my doubt pounding my head against the kitchen floor, apologizing for my life and never entering yours. Don't say I'm sorry, but this can't go on. I know you've got scars of your own, but have my not before you go. I'll either live or die alone. I swear I will die trying. I'm still in the process, but I'm making progress. I promise I honestly wanna prove improvement's possible. At all, but someday I'll be perfect and I'll make up for it all. I write a fucking song about it, cause it has to be all about Will's fucking drama. God damn it!